So this is going to be um, my video for Did This Belong? And I'm going to be doing Oldboy. So Oldboy is a movie that I feel like a lot of people would think that it doesn't belong within these group of movies. Um, Mostly because of it's a foreign movie, the content is a bit taboo, um, and the unique way that it was filmed. I believe that it definitely belongs because there's a lot that was actually put into this movie. I don't know if a lot of people realize it, but there's a lot of symbolism within the movie. There's one thing that's really consistent throughout the movie, Old Boy, it's the clocks. So as you see the movie, you'll see there's a lot of clocks in the background of a lot of the different scenes. And even early on in the movie, when he's going and trying to find out information, he goes to a clock store that just has a bunch of clocks in it. Which I think the clocks kind of represent just time in general, how long he spent being in prison, the main character, how long he spent being in prison, and the time that he had to figure out why he was in prison for that amount of time, and just in general, like time that he had to go forward with his revenge. And also within the movie, there's a lot of symbolism with the colors. The movie altogether in general was filmed beautifully. And there's two colors that are used throughout the whole movie. That's red and that's purple. So red throughout the movie kind of symbolizes the vengeance that he has, the vengeance that the antagonist has. Just throughout the movie, you'll see red in the room that he was staying in, red in the hotel room that him and his daughter are in, the red on the keyboard that's being used by one of the villains in the movie. There's red on the elevator. There's red on the books that they're looking through. The other one is purple, which I believe kind of symbolizes the path of not going forward with the vengeance within the movie. It's kind of the lighter path. When he comes out of that suitcase, when he's finally released, he's in a red suitcase that has purple on the inside of it. But he's breaking away from that purple into the red. There's red in the restaurant that he goes to where he finally sees his daughter, that it kind of symbolizes he's fully like immersed into this path of vengeance. And the way that this film was shot was just very meticulous. They paid attention to a lot of the minor details, and it's beautifully done. And even the way that they captured scenes, the different camera angles. A big reason why I feel that a lot of people would think that it doesn't belong with the rest of these films is because it is kind of a cringy movie to watch in a lot of cases. One, for the violence and how it is portrayed within the film. Another is when you finally get to the end and you start to see the reasoning that he is in prison, and you're seeing that it was a man that chose to be in a sexual relationship with his sister, and that death, and it sent him on the path of vengeance, much like the main character. And then you see that part of that vengeance was the main character having sex with his own daughter. And if that wasn't enough cringe for, some people, there is the ending where he does, in fact, choose to continue that relationship with his daughter. He does attempt to get his memories erased on finding out that it's his daughter, which the director, Park Chan Wook, actually leaves it open ended to where you don't really know if he has his memories erased or not. But he chooses to stay in his daughter's life and love her as a man, not as a father, but as a man, whether he has his memories or not, which it's a hard thing for some people to watch, and I could definitely see that being too cringy for many people. But all that aside, the movie was done beautifully. It was directed very well. Very good use of colors. They were really meticulous about the details and hidden symbolism throughout the movie, which I guess it's not really hidden. It's very it's really prominent and at the forefront of the movie, like the clocks, very prominent throughout the movie. And I believe that it is rightfully, you know, judged as being one of the greatest movies. Um, so while watching this movie, because I had never seen it before, but I have seen the American version, and I believe, like, now seeing this one, I feel like the American version does not live up to what this director did. And if I had to pick one of the two, I would say the Korean version, done by director Park Chan Wook. It blows the American Spike Lee's version out of the water, and rightfully so. There was a lot more attention to detail, and the original story of the Korean version is just so much more immersive into this world that I think the American version just couldn't hit that point. And yeah, so that is, I believe that Oldboy definitely belongs within this group of movies. Thank you.